Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Cheryl Hubbard Show. Today, just want to, go over a few little things. Today, let's go over a few little basic math. I want to move away from the accounting and just go over some basic little math problems, little basic math. So I have my book. It's not basic math, but it's basic math if you think about it, but it's from this book here, Business Mathematics. So I thought I'd move away from accounting for a minute and see, got my chart and so just a few little basic math problems. See how long this chalk is, and I had some little shorter ones, but um so let me see what we have here today. Uh, okay, I have here, I don't want to hold a book, okay, but I'm going to put it down here. We have let's add some decimals. Let's see, let's try this. 248.28. We have 248 plus 248.28, 820.14, and then we have 306.80, and then we have 521.98. So it says 10 points for this. Add the following. 1 point for each correct answer. So in other words, we have this is a basic, well, to me, it looks basic, a basic addition problem. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers, and so when it comes to addition, you always line your decimal points up like that. You line your decimal points up. So let's get started. Okay, 8, and let's try it like this. I always try to add the numbers together that's easier to add. Like 8 and 8 is 16, and 4 more makes 20. So I want to put down my 0 and carry my 2. And circle over that. So then I say 9 and 8 is 17. 1 more makes 18. 2 makes 20, and 2 more makes 22. So we want to put down our 2 and carry our other 2. So then we put our little decimal point right there. So you want to come down there with your decimal point. So then the next row we have 6 and 1 is 7 plus 8. 8 is 10 and 5. 8 makes 15. So we're going to say 6 and 1 is 7. So we take 3 out to 8 to make 10, and then come back with the 5. That's going to give us 15. So the 6, 7, take 3 out of that, will give us 10 and 5 makes 15, plus 2 more makes 17. Put down the 7 and carry the 1. Then we come back down here. 2 and 2 is 4, and another 4 is 8, and 1 is 9. And then we start right here. Or sometimes when you see it like this, easier to add, or you never can tell which way I'm going to add. So 8 and 2 makes 10, and then we say 5 is 15, plus 3 more is 18. And then, so the answer is 1,897.20. So always when it comes to addition, what I usually do, I like to add the numbers that's easier to add first. Like if you see 2 5s, you see a column right here and you want to add, but you see 2 5s first, I would take 5 and 5 and say 10, and then proceed from there. Or you come over here, like over here, you say 9 and 8 is 17. That's easy to add. 1 more makes 18. 2 more makes 20, and 2 more makes 22. But then you 2 carry your 2. So, it's like it's not really a system, but it's just like try to add by tens. I usually try to add by 10. So that's 1,897.20. So try to add, I try to add, like by 10, 5 and 5, you might have a 6 and a 4, give you 10, then you proceed to, add. It's easier to add than try to say, hey, I got 9, 9 and what's 9 and 7, I mean, you can add 9 and 7, that would be 16. But if you can add real quick, because if you take 9 plus 7, you just take the 9 and add the 1, and that's going to give you 10. Then you take the leftover and add it to that. See, 9 and 7 would be 16. Because I'm going to say, first I'm going to take 1 out to 7 and make 10, and then take the 6 and make 16. And then as I go up, that's how I add. Try to add by tens is easier. Let's try Let's try another one like that. See, we have 234, 234.81, and then we have 371.60, 371.60, and then we have 271.37, 271.37. Make sure I got my dots. And then we have 408.55. 408. So we have 4. So we have 4. So let's start over here. We always start at the end, work our way across. The decimal point would be right here. So let's say 7 and 5 is what? 12. And then one more makes 13. Put down my 3. Carry my 1. And then we come over here. We say, we also can take, we can start down here too, because 6 and 3 is 9. Take 1 out to 5, make 10. And then you got 4 more left, make 14. 14 plus 8, add 6, take 6 out to 8, we'll give you 22 plus 1 is 23. It's all about trying to add it quick as you can. It depends on how much time you have to do certain problems. So, and then we have 8 and 1 is 9. 1 more makes 10 plus 4 is 14 plus 2 is 16. Put down your 6 and carry your 1. So we have 7 and 7 is 14, and 3 is 17, and 1 more makes 18. So I put down my 8 and carry my 1. So we start over here. 4 and 2 is 6, and 3 more makes 9, and 2 more makes 11, and another one makes 12. So the answer is $1,286.33. So I can come over here and see, come back over here. Sometimes you have to, go back over to make sure you add it right. So that's 7 and 5 is 12, and 1 more makes 13, but then 3 carry 1. So we say 8, that's 14, 15, 18, 23, and then 3 carry 2, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, but then 6 carry 1. We have 10, 17, 18, and then 8 carry 1, 4, 6, 9, 11, 12. Yep, that's right. 1,286.33. So just basic math, basic math. I used to love basic math when I was in college. So let me see what else we have. Now, this is a business math book. So it's not basic math, but it's a business math. But I did take basic math, actually. I took a business math too, so let me see what else we have. Let's do a subtraction. Let's do a subtraction problem. So we have, let's try this one. We have a dollar sign. We have dollar sign 43. So the board is a little wet. So we have 43.21. 43.21 minus 47.18. No, they have it wrong. They got 43.21, but they got 47 at the bottom. So that's going to have to be, that's going to have to be over like that. 47 at the top. 47.18. 47.18 and 43.21. So we have 47.18 minus 43.21. So 1 from 8 is 7. 2 from 1 you cannot take. So what we have to do, we have to borrow 1 from the next column over here. We make that a 6 and make that 11. So 2 from 11 gonna give me 9. Oh, sorry. 2 from 11 gonna give me 9. And then 3 from 6 is gonna give me 3. So the answer gonna be $3.97. So let's go. And what we do, we add this together here like this. And see if we came up with the top number. That way you know it's right. So that's how we check it. You know, so you take these two and add them together. So you say 7 and 1 makes 8. 9 and 2 is 11. Carry your 1. 3 and 3 is 6 and 1 is 7. Bring that in 4. So the answer is right. The answer came out to be 47.18. So that's right. So that is right. Okay, let's see what else kind of. Let that dry a little bit. Let's see. Whatever kind of problems they have. There's a whole lot of different stuff in this book. Multiplication. You know, you have the single multiplication table. We have 9. 9 times 10 equals 90. We also have 8. 8 times 9. 9 times 8 is 72. So we just had a single. And then we have 6 times 8. 6 times 8, 48. And then we have 6 times 6. So 6 times 6 is 36. So these are just the simple ones, you know. This is a simple one. 9 times 10 is 90. 8 times 9 is 72. 6 times 8 is 48. 6 times 6 is 36. See, let's see what else we have. This is just some simple ones. This is some simple ones. Let's see. Let's see what else we had. It's a lot of. Then we also have division. We have 21 and the 478. Let's try 21. See, the board gets wet. 4. 21 and the 478. So you want to find out. So since you have 2 over here, we want to divide by 2 numbers over here. So I look at 2 over here, then I'm going to look at 2 over here. So 21 can go on to 47 probably 2 times. So we'll say 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So once you multiply, then we subtract 42 from 47. It's going to give me 5. And then we bring down. So 21 goes into 58. It can't go 3 times because 3 would be 60. 3 would be 63. So it's going to still have to go 2 times. So 2 times 1 is 2. And 2 times 2 is 4. And then we subtract 2 from 8. We're going to give you 6. 4 from 5 is 1. So we have 22 and 16 over 21. So if you want to simplify 16 over 21, can we simplify 16 over 21? I know 3 going to 21 7 times. Can 3 go into 16? 4 times 4 is 16. I don't think that can be simplified because 4 times 4 is 16. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 5 is 15. So I don't think that can be simplified. So 22 and 16 over 21. I don't think that can be simplified. So let's see if we got any. Let's see what we have in here. Let's see if any fractions. We have division. I just did a division. Let's see what else we have in this book. Let's see what else we have. Extend, let's see. In each of the following problems, a definite relationship exists among the numbers. Okay, let's look at this. This is a good problem to work on. A store regularly sold 2 cans of soup for 64 cents. Okay, over here. The store regularly sold 2 cans of soup for 64 cents. So let's get that first. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 6 is 12. So they regularly sold 2 cans of soup for 64 cents. So that's $1.28. So we got 64 cents. So it'll be $1.28. So it says it advertised a special sale of 6 cans for $1.56. So it advertised a sale for 6 cans for $1.56. So it advertised a special sale for 6 cans for $1.56. So let's do this first. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 5 is 30, plus 3 is 33. 6 times 1 is 6, and 3 is 9. So in other words, this was a regular sold 2 cans for $1.28, and the sale was 6 cans, $1.56. For 6 cans came to $9. 6 cans came to $9.36. So what the problem says is a customer bought 12 cans at the sale. So if a customer bought 12 cans, in other words, 6 cans came to $9.36. So if they bought 12 cans, all we had to do is double. All we had to do is double $9.36. And this one gave us 12. This one gave them 12 cans. So 6 and 6 is 12. 3 and 3 is 6. And 1 is 7. 9 and 9 is 18. So in other words, the sale was 6 cans for $1.56 for 6 cans, which came to $9.36 for 6 cans. So 12 cans, all we had to do is double $9.36 plus $9.36 made $18.72. So that was 12 cans. So they are asking, how much did the customer save over the regular price? So the regular price was 2 cans for 64. Okay, how much did they save? So they bought 2 cans for $1.20. This is something to think about. 2 cans for $1.28. 2 cans came to $1.28. So how much did they save? So 2 cans of soup for 64 cents. So, but it says how much did the customer save? Okay, the customer bought 12 cans for 12 cans for the sale. The customer bought 12 cans at the sale. So they bought 12 cans. Okay, so what we have to do, since they bought 12, we want to multiply 6 times 2, which is 12. 6 times 2 is 12. So if this is if they bought 2 cans for $1.28, so then they need 10 more cans. So we multiply 10 more cans times, well, actually, we can just do it like this. 12. In other words, they 64 cents. Multiply that by 12. and see what that comes out to, and see, then subtract it from this, and that tell us how much you saved. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 6 is 12. 1 times 4 is 4. And 1 times 6 is 6. 4 and 2 is 6. Is 7. So at the initial regular price, they would have paid $7. They would have paid $7.68 for 12. But it looks like they saved. It don't look like they saved nothing. Wait a minute. A store regular is 2 cans for 64 cents. And it advertised a sale for 6 for $1.58, $1.56. So 2 for 64, 6 for $1.56. A customer bought 12. How much did the customer save? So it advertised a special sale of 6 cans for $1.56. 6 cans for $1.56. That came to $9.36. So 12 cans would be $18.72. $18. So what it says, it advertised 6 cans for $1.50. Okay, 6 for $1.56. So 12, a customer bought 12. So right, okay. So what I would do, I would just subtract $7.68 from 1872. So 1872. That's what it seems like to me. 1872. And since the initial price was 64 cents, if you take 64 cents, you pay 64 cents, you buy 12. So 2 times 4 is 8, 2 times 6 is 12, 1 times 4 is 4, 1 times 6 is 6. So that's $7.68. So I would just take $7.68 and subtract it. And then it'll tell how much they saved. So I would just take 8 from 2. So make that a 12. So 8 from 12 is going to give you 4. And we'll have to borrow one from over here to make that 6. So 6 from 6 is 0. And 7 from 8 is 1. Bring down your 1. So they saved $11.04 from the sale. So that was a tricky one. So that was a tricky one. Let's see. Let's see. We try another one. It says a department store offers its customers socks for $1.50 per pair or 15 per dozen. Let's say a department store offers the socks for $1.50 per pair. Okay. Socks. Okay. They offer the socks for $1.50 a pair. So, okay, where's the sock? Where's the, okay, here it is. A department store offers its customers socks for $1.50 a pair, or $15 a dozen, or 15 a dozen, or 15 a dozen. If two customers buy 1 dozen, together, each pays half the cost. How much will each customer save by paying the quantity price? This is really tricky. And it says they paying $15 a dozen. They say if 2 customers buy 1 dozen together. So in other words, if it's $15 a dozen, that means that's what's that, $7.50? So two customers buy, they $15 a dozen. Two customers buy 1 dozen together. That's $7.50 a piece. So the question is, if two customers buy 1 dozen together and each pays half the cost, how much will each customer save by buying the quantity price? By paying the quantity price. Offer this customer socks for $1.50 per pair or 15 per dozen. Now, so in other words, if they $1.50 a pair, so I guess I would do what I would do also, multiply $1.50 by 12, and it's trying to tell you how much would they save. So in other words, if they're $1.50 a pair, but they $15 a dozen, so $1.50 a pair, so a dozen is like 12. So let's take the $1.50 and multiply that by 12. So first of all, we can see how much each. I mean, it costs $1.50 per pair. And if you got 12, so I will multiply 12 by $1.50. 10, 31. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 1 is 1. So it's gonna be more. Let's see. It's gonna come out to $18. If they're $1.50 a pair, and 12 of those will be $18. Because I take $1.50 and multiply it by 12, because it's 12 in a dozen. But up here say they're $15 a dozen in the store, but initially they're $1.50 per pair. So the question is, how much will each customer save by paying the quantity price? So in other words, don't look like to me. Now, if they would have paid $15 for the dozen, but right here it says if you buy them separately, $1.50 times 12 will give them $18. So it looks like to me they don't look like they. I guess it's $3 though, but it looked like a $3 saving. So that was like $1.50 each they would be saving. Look like to me they would be saving $1.50. $1.50. Look like they would save $1.50 each, because if they get, but it don't say, it just say they're $15 a dozen. It says department store. Okay, so if two customers buy 1 dozen together and each pays half the cost, see if they buy it together, it's gonna be $15 because it's $15 per dozen. But it says how much will each customer save by paying the quantity price. So the quantity price would be $15 a dozen, and $15 a dozen, that would be $7.50 a piece. That's $7.50 a piece. So they're saving like $1.50 each. I would assume they're saving $1.50 each. Yes, because if they pay $15 for the dozen and they go half and half, that's 15. But if they buy them separately and they buy 12, they cost them $18. So my opinion is I don't know, I could be wrong, but I would say they saved $1.50 each. So that's that one. I would say they saving $1, but these problems are something else. Let's try one more. Let's try this one. It says a hotel has 12 floors. Let's try this one. A hotel has 12 floors. Each floor has 20 single rooms and 42 person rooms. What is the total guest capacity of the hotel? Really? Really? A hotel has 12 floors. Each floor has 20 single person rooms. Okay, it has 20 floors. Each floor has 20 single person rooms. A hotel has 12 floors. Each floor has 20-person single rooms. Each floor has 20 single-person rooms. 20 single-person rooms. 20 single-person rooms. Okay, you got 12 floors. Each floor has 20 single-person rooms. Each floor has 20 single-person rooms and 40 two-person rooms. What is the total guest capacity of the hotel? So in other words, the guest capacity would be the 42-person rooms. The guest capacity to me looked like it would be 20 rooms. I think it would be 20. Because if you have 12 floors, oh, okay, no, you got to go through all the floors. In other words, you got 12 floors, you got 20 single-person rooms, and then you have 42-person rooms. You have 42-person rooms. What is the total guest capacity of the whole hotel? Okay, of the whole hotel. Well, I guess you would multiply by, I guess I would take 20 and multiply by 12. Because you got, in other words, you got 12 floors. You got 12 floors, but you got 20 single-person rooms. You got 20 single-person rooms on 12 floors. But then, since you have 40 two-person rooms, so in other words, single people you only need 20. You only gonna have 20 single-person rooms. But to double that up, you got 20 more. In other words, you got 20 more extra rooms. So what I would do, I would take 20 and multiply. I don't know, I could be wrong, but I would multiply 20 by 12. That's what I would do. And then, or I know what I would do too. But it said the question is, what is the total guest? See, the guest capacity. So it's asking what is the total guest capacity, not the whole capacity of the whole hotel. So the guest capacity, which you only dealing with the 20. You only 40. You only dealing with 42-person rooms. So they want to know what is the guest capacity. So the guest capacity, so in other words, you got 42-person rooms. That means one person going to be staying there, then the other person going to be the guest. That's why I say 42-person rooms. The two-person room is a room for the guest. You have a room for the guest and you have a room for the initial person. So they want to know the capacity of the guest, the total guest capacity of the hotel. So you have each floor has 20 single-person rooms. So if you got 12 floors, and each floor has 20 single-person rooms and 42-person rooms. So what I would do, I would multiply 12 times 20. And this will give me my guess. This will give me the guest capacity of the room, of the whole hotel. Because the other 20, because it's 40 rooms that has 40 rooms that's fit for a guest and a regular person. So that's a 40 rooms. But so I will subtract that 20 from that. I will subtract 20 from 40 because it seems to me, it says it's 42-person room. What is the total capacity? What is the total guest capacity? It says a hotel has 12 floors and 42-person rooms. Oh, you know what? What is the total guest capacity? See, they just want the guest capacity. They don't want the whole total capacity of the room. So in other words, the guest capacity would only be half of the 40. That would be my opinion. Not the whole 40, because it says 40. It says and a 40 and 42-person rooms. So if you got 42-person rooms, but you only want the guest capacity, that's supposed to be half of the 40. So I would multiply 20 by 12, because you got 12. They have 12 rooms on each 12 rooms on each floor. The hotel has 12 floors, rather, 12 floors. And on each floor, you have 42 person rooms. So what's the guest capacity? I would multiply 20. I would take half of this, because only half of that 40 would be the guest capacity. So that's what I would do. 0 times 2 is 0. 0 times 1 is 0. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. So you got 12 floors. You got 12 floors, and this is the guest capacity right here, 20. So I would say the guest capacity is 240. So that was really something else. I would say it's 240. So that is something else. But I don't, just reading over a few, because this book right here is okay, that's the last one on that one. And here's some easy ones. Look, 5 items at $1.99. You got 99 and 5 items. So all you do is multiply 5 times $1.99. 9 times 5 is 45. 9 times 5 is 45. Plus 4 is 49. Carry your 4. 5 times 1 is 5. And 4 is 9. So 5 items at $1.99. You get $9.95. So just simple, multiplication. Okay, let's see. Simple multiplication. So I don't want to do too many of those. Let's see what else we have in here. This book is real good. Let's see. Okay, let's write out some. I used to love this in school. Let's write these out. 630,000. So this is words. 600. My board is kind of wet. Okay, 630,000. So they want you to write it out. It says, use digits to write each number that is expressed in words. Use words to write each number that is expressed in digits. Okay, this is different ones. Okay, we have 630,000. So 630,000, let's go 630,000. I will write it like that. 630,000. That's how that would be written. So 630,000. 630,000. Oh, let's move on. Okay, let's I used to love to do those when I was in I used to love to do those. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up. Let's do a couple more. 10,000. I ain't never heard of no 19. You ever heard of 19? 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. I've never heard of that, but that looked like 10,000. Never heard of that. 10,000. 19. That don't say 19,000. 10,000. Now see, that's 19,000. Now I never heard of 10,000. That's no such thing. 10,000. No, I never heard of that. 4,200. 10,000. So in other words, you got, okay, so you got 10,000. I do it like this. 10,000. So if you got 10,000, I would assume you got 10,000. I would multiply it by 19. That's the only thing I can see. 10,000. And that's 10,000. Maybe you can multiply that by 19 and see what that give us. 9 times 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 9 times 1 is 9, 1 time. All this, anything times 0 is 0. So that's be 1 times 0, 4 times. And 1 times 1 is 1. So, let's see. 10,000. That's the only way I can see that I would put it. 10,000 times 19. And it's going to give you 10,000. 19, I guess, 10,000. I never heard of that before. 10,000. So in other words, if you got 10,000, 10,000, I would just say 19. I would just say 10,000. 10,000 and 19. Multiplied by 19. That's the only thing I can see. Or you can always add 10,000. 10,000. I come up with 29,000. So I could have did it that way too. If you got 10,000, I guess I would multiply 19. I would add 19,000 plus 10,000. That's going to give me 10,000. Or even also 10,000, you can also multiply 19 by 10,000. Either they mean it like that, or you can always take 10,000. 10,000. I would take 10,000 and multiply 19. That's the only way I can see, because I never heard of 19. I never even heard of that. 10,000. I would just take 19 and multiply by 10,000. That's the way I can see it. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 9 times 1 is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 10,000. Well, what I come up with is 9 times 0, 0. It's 9. 1 times 0, 0. 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. So you gotta have a comma here. So I got 190,000. That's what I get. 190,000. 10,000. So I just take 10,000, multiply by 19, and I got 190,000. 190,000. So 190,000. 10,000. Never heard of it, but I figured you got to deal with 10,000. If you got 10,000 and you got 19 of them, so it looked like you would take 10,000 multiplied by 19, and I came up with 190,000. So that's the way I see it. 10,000. But I never, So I got 190,000. Like you got 10,000. You got 19 of them. So that's what it sounds like to me. But I'm gonna wrap this up here. So my board is getting a little foggy. Let's wrap this up here, okay? So, okay, I'm gonna wrap this math up, and let's move over. I want to move over to the sewing machine. So I want to say thank you for joining me for my little, my little math. So 19, 10,000. Never heard of it. So I figured if you got 10,000 and you got 19 of them. So I'll take 10,000 multiplied by 19. I came up with 190,000. So I assume that, maybe right. All right, I want to move over here to the sewing machine. So class, just a little, just a little math tutorial, and just a little math tutorial over there, and I was, do a little math problem. So I still got my, my TV. Let's see, where is my? Let me see. I don't see my remote. Oh, here it is. It's my remote right here. So let's see what we got going on here today. My remote. So, let's try my remote. What's going on today. So this will be a little tutorial problem. Let's see. Let's see. What's going on? Let's see what's going on today. Let's see what's going on TV today. Let's see. Kevin Hart. Look, scaring Kevin Hart with a snake. Let's look at something like that. See what they're saying. So I was trying to do a little sewing. I was trying to make me some, some masks, because everything going on in the news. This coronavirus is still going on, and so what I want to do is take my sewing machine, make me some homemade masks. Well, I don't have no material right now, no patterns or nothing like that. But I did download this. It's a free pattern, but I don't know how they're gonna put this together. It's a free pattern, but a free pattern that I was going to make my mask. But so much going on. Every time I turn on the news, there's something different, and there's new cases, and I just hope and pray to God. I want to say first and foremost, God, thank you for waking me up this morning. Thank you for starting me on my way. And I want to pray that this coronavirus do not keep on reaching higher and higher. So, God, I want to thank you for blessing me. Thank you for praying for me and my family. Thank you, God, for keeping me healthy and strong. God, keep this coronavirus out of my life. Keep it away from my family, my friends, my YouTubers. And God, pray for my grandchildren and me, my name, sure, all that, help me walk with God. And I just want to say thank you. And so I just be, just trying to build up my YouTube channel. And thinking about business. I want to start me a business too. I'm thinking about, maybe start some type of business. But I want to slow walk it this time, because I had an LLC before and it didn't work out. And I could have kept it, but what I didn't want to, I didn't feel that. Actually, I felt that it was going to be costing me too much money. So at that time, I let things, I just dissolved that business. I dissolved that business because it was a business called Natural Care. So I was going to be dealing with natural hair products, hair products. But so things will work out. But it was best for me to dissolve that business at that time. So that's what I did. I dissolved that business at that time. And so that's what I did. I dissolved that business at that time. And so sometimes, when it's the right time, when it's the right time, because that just wasn't the right time because I didn't want to, I felt that it was going to cost me, I felt that it was costing me too much, uh, I felt that it was costing me too much money, and I didn't want to, I didn't want to get involved with, too much daggone money. Didn't want too much, you know, didn't want to get involved with too much money. So, yeah, didn't want to get involved with, wasting too much money because you have to have, your business license. You have to have your, then you have to have an operating license. Then you have to buy your inventory. Yeah, you have to have, you have to buy your inventory. You have to, you might need 3 licenses altogether. You had to, because the first license that I got, the Legal Zoom told me that was just for the name. So I'm like, I just felt I wasn't ready because the way they were talking like, you know what, Miss Hubbard, you have to get this license. That was just for the name, but you still might need some other licenses. So, then they said you gotta go through the health department and all that when you're making these products, but so I'm thinking about, rebranding and, have a whole different line of products just to have something that, like, retail sales, something that, I don't have to worry about, doing a lot of making myself, But so that's what I want to do. But we'll see, we'll see. So we will see, we will see, we will see. But oh yeah, you know what? I don't even have the thing thread. Oh, this is the thread. So in other words, you have to have, in other words, you have your business name. In other words, you have your business name. In other words, you got your business name, because your business name, you have to build your brand. Then you have your, your inventory. You have to have, your target market, your business name, your target market. You have to advertise, market, and promote. You want to create your Instagram page where you can do all your pictures of your product, all your pictures of your product. You want to put them on your Instagram page. Put them on Instagram. So, you know what, put your pictures all on Instagram. That way people can see, you have your pictures laid out. You have your nice background. You have your pictures laid out. You have your Instagram page. And so presentation is the key. So, presentation is the key. Whatever products you're selling, your Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you want to use, but it's best, what I'll do is I'll rebrand, start out with a whole different line of products, a new business name, and a new business name, a whole different line of products, and just write my business plan out this time, which I didn't do the last time. So write my business plan out, and let me see. This is trying to make sure I thread this. Oh, okay, there you go. I didn't have it up. Okay, there you go. That wasn't up. Okay, so, have a whole new line of products. But it's worth, it's worth taking your time. Don't just, jump out there. Don't want to just jump out there because other people. Don't want to just jump out there because other people doing their business, So, but business is a great source of great source of income. So I'll probably uh document it, on my YouTube channel as I move forward with that. So I would definitely document it. So let's see if I thread this needle. So, I want to document everything, and, so business is, uh, you want to have the right products, then you want to be able to know that you can sell. Don't just start a business and, then you want to have something that people want. You want to have something that people want, then you want to know, you want to make sure you know how to pull those customers in. So, I would love to be able to market in all 50 states. So if I'm marketing in all 50 states and I have, great Instagram page, great presentation, and I'm steady building my brand, So, but I'm going to start out with my business plan, make sure that's all written down. And, of course, do my research. Of course, do my research. Yeah, do my research and, make sure that everything gonna be on point because I have to I want to do my labels. I want to make sure my labels, my logo, my labels, my business cards, my thank you cards, labels, logos, business cards. I want to make sure my Instagram will be on point. I want to make sure, first and foremost, I want to make sure my name, my brand name, my business name is something that I, feel that I can market, I can brand that particular name. I can build that up. My Instagram has to be on fleek, because that's very important. Instagram has to be on fleek, you know. So Instagram, because that is the first point of contact with your business. Your Instagram, your how your Instagram look. Also, you want to have a top flight product, great customer service, a nice product. You want to build a brand that customers can trust, because you don't want to offer a product and then the customers they order, they get it home, they feel like, hey, I paid this money for this. I paid this money for this product, and it's not what it's not what it's cracked up to be. This company is not standing by their name. Company is not standing by their name. So, so you definitely want to stand by your name. And you stand by your name. And, well, probably the best thing I would think about doing is, the best thing I would do is, you know, do like the big companies do. Have a test product. Test it out in the market first before that's what I want to do. Whatever product I come up with, I want to test it in the market first. You know, test it in the market first and see if it's what the customers want. You know, I want to see. Let me see. I hope this is not getting tangled. And getting caught up, you know. Oh, this one came off. It looked like it got. Oh no, got stuck. Well, I'm gonna have to deal with that later. It looked like it got a little stuck, but so I'm going to end on this note today. But like I said, running a business, I want to make sure that you know, what I want to do. Like I said, I want to, write out my business plan. Cause I didn't do that the last time when I had my business. I want to write out my business plan. This time I might run a test market. I might create my Instagram page, once I do my business plan, marketing plan. I might do a test market and test my product, create my Instagram page by taking my pictures and all that, and just see what happens from there. And then if it's something that I think that can take off, and I think the customers may be, my target customers may be interested, then I may move forward with it. But sometimes it don't make sense to go ahead and get your business license and get all this inventory, and you don't even know if the product that you're offering is going to sell. You don't know if you can even, but I think I'm going to try it, because I know a lot of companies, they do their test market. They have a product, but they already, probably offering other products, but then they may have a new product that they may, put out in a test, in the market just to test it and see if customers going to respond. So I might try something like that. That may be a good idea, as opposed to doing my business plan, concentrate on marketing, advertising, and promoting, and then get a license and get your business license and, go the whole 9 yards, and then come to find out that, your product, you can't, you're not selling. You're not selling. Nobody want what you have. And your Instagram is not on fleek. Your Twitter, your YouTube, Facebook, and all that is, so it's best probably to, run a little test run, and then see, set everything up, and then see if I can get any feedback, any response. So, and if my response is great, and the people say, well, you know what, you should go ahead and start your business, because that's dope. That's dope what you started. Really? Yep. So, I mean, I think that would be, to me, I would try it that way. Just say, hey, this is my hobby, and I had this blah, 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 and, people can see your Instagram page, your Twitter, your YouTube, your Facebook, and, you have your little, because I put everything on the, right on the Cheryl Hubbard show, and then just see what takes off from there. And then if I get the response that I'm looking for, then I may create a business out of it. I make a business out of it. Well, first I'm going to do is create my business plan, my marketing plan, and then I want to see what inventory I want to, what type of business I want to run. So it's probably definitely going to be retail. So, so I think that would be a good idea. And I also want to get my, and I do still, my books, I still want to see if I can get these in the retail stores, like Target. So I am so proud of myself with these books. So, but I want to see if I could get these in the stores. I would love to get them in Target, Kmart, Walmart, So I do want to see if I can get them, I do want to see if I can get them in the stores. So that would be a business move too. And then my other book, I had to type that up, but I want to see if I definitely want to get these in the stores. If I can get these in the stores, and then that's a good business move, and then work on my products. So I'm going, it's things I'm working on, but sometimes it takes time. Don't want to get in, create a business. Don't want to create a business and find out that you went all out, got all this inventory, you got your business name, and pay for a business license, and you got 2 or 3 licenses, and kind of find out, you know, your business is not, it wasn't created right. It's not taking in any customers. You wasted a lot of money, you know, and the product that you have is not what the customers want. So as business owners, we target, we target certain customers, but the thing is, they have to target us too. When they target us, they're targeting us as business owners for what they want. So do we have what they want? Are you marketing, selling, advertising, promoting what the customer wants? You know, are you doing that, or are you just jumping into business and like a lot of people? I hear a lot of people say, don't just go into business because you see somebody else doing it and they, making it work for them, but it might not work for you. The same products they sell, it might not work for you because you might see what they selling and you might say, "Oh, I see what they selling, so maybe I can do the same thing." But sometimes it don't work out right. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my time this time, and I'm definitely going to. I mean, because see, my degree is business, and my husband taught me a lot about business. And when I met him, he was in the business world. He had his business license, occupancy permit, and he had all his nice inventory. So he had that, and I learned a lot from him. And then when I learned from him, he introduced me to the world of business. So then once he introduced me, then I went down to Strayer University. I got my degree, and then I took it from there. So I've always been interested in business. So I just want to take my time this time. I want to take my time this time and try to do things right, because I know last time I wasted a lot of money. So I wasted a lot of money, and I don't want to waste no money this time. So I don't want to waste any money this time. So what I want to do is take my time. I definitely want to take my time and do it the right way. So, yep. So hold tight. So I want to show you, I started out at Strayer University, so this is my Bachelor of Science. So, Strayer University, Bachelor of Science. So, yep, so that's Strayer University, Bachelor of Science. And then I got my other, I need to get me some more frames, but this is my other degree. So I definitely want to take my time this time. And, so Cheryl Hubbard, So definitely want to take my time this time. This is information systems, so information systems, So that's information systems. So, yeah, I want to take my time, and this time, so hey, so so I definitely want to take my time this time, but I ain't gonna hold you too long. So I want to say thanks for joining me today. I did my little math tutorial, and machine, I gotta check with that. I was trying to make. I'm gonna have to order me some patterns and some material and things of that nature. And thanks for joining me. Hope you had a nice week so far. Tomorrow's Friday, and come back to see me again. Same place, same time, same channel. The Cheryl Hubbard Show, and I'll see you next time on my next video. So don't forget to subscribe below, comment below, and also what I want to do is I don't mind reviewing some of your products out there. You have any products you want me to review? I'm going to leave a link down below, put my email down below, so that way I haven't created no post office box yet, but so if you can email me, you want me to review some of your products, I'll be glad to, because see, I'm interested in business too. So those are my degrees, and I'm just trying to create my business plans. I'm trying to get started, but I don't want to rush into nothing. I've been watching YouTube a whole lot, and I see a lot of young ladies that's doing very well with their businesses, but they say that, it wasn't easy. They let you know that it wasn't easy, and they started, And it took them 2-3 years. So I know everything in Ebony. I think she in her 4th year of business and she's doing very well. Then I Bougie Barbie. She's selling her little kits, her little what you call it, lip gloss kits and stuff. And then they have a whole lot of different other ones selling their little lip gloss kits. So I don't know what I might want to get into, but I would sure like to get into something. I know Trump will be sending out these checks pretty soon, so I'm thinking about taking a little bit of something that I have and maybe doing some investing, starting me a little business. I was doing a little paparazzi jewelry, but I mean I haven't really been doing that much. But I'm trying to see whatever kind of business I can get into. But thanks for joining me. Hope to see you again back here, same place, same time, same channel. My mouth is dry. I need some ice, some cold water. But so thanks for joining me. So glad you could join me today. And I hope to see you back here again. Same place, same time, same channel. The Cheryl Hubbard Show. And so the Cheryl Hubbard Show. So the Cheryl Hubbard Show. And I'll see you back here. Same place, same time, same channel. The Cheryl Hubbard Show. And you all have a good one. So you have a good one. And I'll see you on my next video. So trying to get this coronavirus under wraps, but prayers to all of you and blessings and prayers to you and prayers to me. So you all have a good one. And I'll see you next time on the Cheryl Hubbard Show. Take care.